TY at Night.
In association with the Right Eye Productions broadcast.
Pop up the popcorn, grab the remote. It's time to talk movies.
Beverly Hills, the most beautiful women in the world, plastic surgery. What do these three things have in common? Me in less than a week.
A young, hotshot doctor with big city dreams ends up losing himself in a small-town way of life.
I'm just on my way to Beverly Hills. Plastic surgery. Not that you need any.
Until... now.
Court finds defendant guilty of crimes under Motor Vehicle Code 453-19, reckless driving, and 466-2, reckless endangerment. Court is adjourned.
Dr. Benjamin Stone, headed to California, gets lost along the way in the small town of Grady, South Carolina. His trip plans are put on hold after running over a new hand-built fence, putting both the fence and his 1956 Speedster out of commission.
I think I can fix that.
The one who built the fence happens to also be the town judge. With Grady in acute shortage of medical care, Dr. Stone is sentenced to a minimum of 32 hours community service as resident doctor at Grady Memorial Hospital.
I'm in the Twilight Zone.
The mayor, along with the town's fellow council, sees an opportunity to redirect Dr. Stone's sights from the big city money to their little town with a big heart by offering him a permanent position in Grady, the squash capital of the South.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All the good doctor wants to do is serve out his sentence, get his car fixed, and get going. The locals, however, are becoming more attached the longer he has to stay.
Oh, very much.
And he is becoming more attached to Lou, the town's hospital ambulance driver, played by Julie Warner.
I can see you coming from half a mile away, Dr. Stone. I suspect your version of romance is whatever will separate me from my panties.
What I'm talking about is dinner. Wear a dress. Panties are optional.
As Ben sorts through these new thoughts, Henry Gordon, a.k.a. Hank, played by Woody Harrelson, shares his thoughts on the big city life.
I heard that the women out there have their chests enlarged, their thighs vacuumed, and fart on purpose.
Not while people are eating.
So, with Ben up against a new job deadline in California, will the small town of Grady only become a fading memory in his rearview? It has been more than 30 years since Doc Hollywood was released in 1991. The thought of the fictional town of Grady, South Carolina still moves viewers like it was yesterday. Doc Hollywood was filmed on location in two towns in Florida, one being Micanopy and the other McIntosh. Both are located just a few miles south of Gainesville, Florida. Micanopy is just a mile from I-75, which makes sense as depicted in the movie when Ben Stone shortcuts the highway construction zone, ultimately getting lost and ending up in Grady. According to the Herald Tribune, the director wanted Grady to represent a small town with a communal feel, cleverly integrating and utilizing the town's architectural offerings of the movie, such as the Queen Anne-style Benjamin Fontaine House, which was turned into Grady Memorial Hospital. And with under 1,000 residents, Micanopy offers a peaceful atmosphere and serves as a reminder to slow down, a lesson that Ben Stone eventually learns and comes to appreciate. Also, as mentioned on the AFI catalog page for the film, some of the scenes were also filmed in and around the Los Angeles, California area, as Ben finally makes it to Beverly Hills at one point in the movie. And that wraps up another movie review more than 30 years after first being released. Doc Hollywood, starring Michael J. Fox.
Man, I haven't seen this many stars in a long time.
Julie Warner.
You can blink now.
Bernard Hughes.
The hell kind of snot-nosed puppy doctor are you anyway?
Woody Harrelson.
I could have gone to med school, just the science part of it I had a problem with.
And Bridget Fonda.
Isn't this gonna be fun?
Like the good feels from any small town, slow down and enjoy it, as this film is truly timeless.
This has been another edition of TY at Night
It's a way of life.
at tyatnight.com.